Hello and welcome to the Non-League Football channel. Today we're going to have a roundup of the first round in the National League. A very exciting opening day to the season it was. 34 goals and 7 red cards, all for away sides as well. Make of that what you will. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into these games. So, Barnet got the season off to a solid start with a 2-0 victory over Halifax with goals from Mason Clark and Kabamba. Not an ideal start for Halifax's new manager, Chris Millington, who's taken over from Pete Wild. Halifax certainly were helped with injuries coming into this match, and a red card for new boy Jamie Stote capped off an afternoon to forget for the Shaman, but still solid performance. The Bees will have given the home fans plenty to sing about. Moving on, Dagenham will be happy to have snatched a point at the death against new boys Gateshead, who were 2 up after 11 minutes with goals from Blackett and Richardson. McCallum missed from the spot, but then managed to pull one back for the Daggers before half-time, with Junior Moraes dancing through Gateshead's defence to grab an equaliser in the 95th minute and ensure it was honours even at Victoria Road. Chesterfield fans will have left Dorking disappointed to only have a point after throwing away a 2-goal lead, with Asante and Dobra giving them a 2-0 lead going into half-time. Although a straight red card for Chesterfield goalkeeper Lucas Coverlan would have given Dorking hope going into the second half. Dorking certainly made the extra man count, with McShane pulling one back in the 67th minute before Moore banged in the equaliser 10 minutes later. Another red card for Chesterfield in injury time, this time a second yellow for Horton, will have no doubt left manager Paul Cook frustrated and with selection headaches for the next match, as they only have one goalkeeper on their books. Altrincham played out a 1-1 draw with Maidstone at Moss Lane. I was actually there for this match. Maidstone took the lead early on after Brockbank turned the ball into his own net from a set piece, before Altrincham managed to pull one back from Con Clark just before half-time after a period of sustained pressure from the home side, who went into the dressing room with momentum on their side. Maidstone keeper Mersin managed to keep Maidstone in the match as well with a series of really good stops. In the second half, Maidstone went down to 10 after Gandor was shown a second yellow, but Altrincham were unable to make that extra man count. They had a goal ruled out late on for offside, and also had a strong penalty shout turned away by the referee late in this match, leaving the home fans really wondering what could have been. As I say, I actually went to this game. Was in the golf lane end with the home fans. Went through all the emotions with them, and I think they were a little hard done by with that penalty call, to be fair. But looked promising. They had some really good spells of possession. Played some good attacking football. Certainly towards the end of the first half as they settled down. And thank you to Altrincham for having me. Great day. Anyway, moving on. Wrexham avoided a slip-up on opening day against Eastleigh, who took an early lead with a goal from Langston in the first half. However, substitute Lee grabbed a brace in just over 10 minutes to ensure the home side took all 3 points. Torquay played host to an Oldham side who will be hoping to put the troubles of the previous seasons and the previous owners behind them. However, it wasn't to be, as the sides played out a 0-0 draw at Plainmoor, with an afternoon to forget for Oldham's Gardner, who was sent off for a second booking in the 74th minute. Solihull looked to set to pick up where they left off last season, laying down a marker with a strong performance away to Aldershot. Joe Sabara scoring gave the Moors the lead before Effingham pulled the home side level, but a goal from Howe ensured the away side went in at half-time with a lead. A further goal for Solihull from Dallas early in the second half extended that advantage before Corker finished it off, making it 4-1 in the 67th minute. Strong performance there from Solihull. Notts County brushed aside Maidenhead with a very comfortable 3-win. New boy Macaulay Longstaff, signed from Gateshead, bought his scoring boots with him from the National League North, grabbing a brace before half-time, before Joel Taylor converted from the spot to wrap up what was a fairly routine victory at Meadow Lane. Notts County looked solid, and I think they've got a really good front three there. Langstaff, Austin, and Rodriguez, one of the best players of last season. Despite finishing the match with 9 men, Danny Newton's goal was enough to ensure that Boreham Wood were able to start the season with a win at Southend. I think Southend will feel a little bit hard done by to not get anything out of that match. Some fairly poor discipline from Boreham Wood late on in the game, but they came away with 3 points, so I think they'll be happy with that, all things considered. Wilson and Bromley played out a cracking game that could have gone either way. Alomalo gave Wilston the lead before Suwumi pulled one back for Bromley. Cheek then ensured that Bromley went in ahead with a goal in the 44th minute. For Reece Brown equalised from the spots for Wealdstone. Then their captain Cook scored what turned out to be the winner in the 79th minute. A lot of goals from set pieces and headers here. I think definitely something for both teams to work on defensively there. But really good game. I would recommend watching the highlights if you can. Moving on. We've got newly promoted York, who got life off in the National League with a 2-0 win over Woking. Kuya gave the home side the lead in the 36th minute, with Duckworth doubling the lead on 56, leaving Woking fans with not a lot to cheer about, really, I think, on the drive home. Disappointing day for them. But a great win for York on their return to the National League. Their new community stadium as well, cracking looking ground. I'm looking forward to hopefully paying that one a visit later this season. And then finally we're moving on to Scunthorpe, who started life in non-league with a 2-1 victory over Yeovil. Boyce headed the iron ahead in the first half before Butterfield doubled the lead in the 62nd minute with a cracking solo goal. Received the ball on halfway, drove to the edge of the box and then just smashed it into the top corner. Record pulled one back for the visitors in the 74th minute. Another great effort, great control, going around a couple of players before slotting that one home to ensure a nervy finish to that game. But 3 points for Scunthorpe. Really was a game of two halves, this one. Scunthorpe looked much stronger in the first, with Yeovil really coming into it in the second half. Good game, and I think Yeovil will take solace from a solid performance in the second half. So that is round one of the National League. Great weekend of football. Really showcasing some of the best of non-league football. Let's have a quick look at the table. It's only one round in, but Solihull, Notts County, Barnet, York, Wealdstone, Scunthorpe, Wrexham, Boreham Wood all got wins. Dagenham Red, Dorking and Gateshead, new boys, picking up a point. Oldham only getting a draw. I think we'll be disappointed with that start. And there's a few teams at the bottom of the table with, I think, things to work on. Not the start they would have wanted, I think. But one game in, what can you do? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you could leave a like, please subscribe. I'll be doing more of these and also bringing you my matchday vlog from the Maidstone game. Thanks for watching.